Hello friends, this is the first episode in a new series of videos I'm going to do. These are going to be short little videos that give you the basic information about different spots that we visit, from transient boater slips to, guest mooring fields to whatever. So this first one, we are here in Marina del Rey, Chace Park. The slip fee as of the making of this video, which is July 2021, is $1.25 a foot. So our 30-foot boat was like $37 a night. It was a little confusing when I showed up, not knowing where to go or anything. So I'm gonna walk you guys the path from the docks to where the building is where you pay, and talk about that experience a little bit. And then I'm gonna show you guys the stores and stuff, and talk a little bit about what you have access to if you come to visit Marina del Rey by boat. Let's check it out. So I have the docks pretty much empty to myself. These fellow boaters just left earlier today for Morro Bay. Here we have it. Traitea looking beautiful. Sunrise. Here's the docks. And there's more on the other side. And these are, you can't reserve these. These are first come, first serve. And I came the day after the 4th of July, and they were almost all full, but it turned out a lot of them were just people hanging out in them. So keep that in mind. But I got a slip, no problem. And I'll show you, after you go up and pay, they give you a printout. You put your paper in this thing. You want to make sure when you pull in and tie up that you write down or take a photo of this. So your slip number. We do have 30 amp power. There is water, but you need to have your own hose. So make sure you have your own hose if you want to wash your boat, if you want to fill up or whatever. Let's move over this way. Here's a look down the channel. So that's where you come in from the sea. So here's Traitea. You can see Chace Park up there. And the park is like bustling with life kind of all day long. They have security and police patrol it all night, so I haven't seen any sketchy people there at night, which is pretty awesome. The gate has a key code that you receive a copy of the code once you pay your slip fee. The code changes weekly. One thing that I didn't like about this setup is that when you pull up, you tie up your boat, you come up to this gate, and there's no explanation as to what you're supposed to do from there. So it doesn't tell you, the office is here, here's the number, because once you close this gate, you can't get back in without the code. So you're locked out from your boat as soon as you leave that gate, which is a bummer. And today, there's no one out there, so it's not like I could wait for someone to let me in, So this is the 4-hour dock where you can just tie up for a bit, and there's shore power here as well. And there's a weird little kind of nook. I don't know how it'd be hard to get a big boat in there, but, and then this is where the pump out is. So free city pump out for boaters, which is good. So here's your power on the 4-hour dock. 24-hour pump out. And then you can see, you can see Traitea behind me back there. Okay, so once you leave the gate, you're gonna walk through this park. And I'll show you where the office is. So when I pulled up, I asked a number of boaters that were out on the docks. They're like, oh, I have no idea. And I just kind of wandered around till I found it. But hopefully this will make that process a little easier and less stressful for you guys. And we'll see if it says on the door what their office hours are. Again, if you showed up after hours, you might not want to leave the gate because you're gonna get locked out. This park is really nice too. They have all these canopies with grills, lots of grass area, and especially if like you want to come here and have, you know, like lubbers come and hang out with you, or like have a picnic or family or something, then this is a great spot for that. Quick access to your boat, you know. So this is the building you want, and specifically on this side. So that's the way to the dock. So when they're open, they have that door open, like a plexiglass shield. This is like on the tail end of the pandemic, so that may change in the future as things mellow out. But that's the door that's open. A little bit, sort of a confusing thing. When I was walking around, I went to what appeared to be the front of the building. The doors were closed and there was a sign saying it was closed to the public and you had to call a number. I'll show you what that looks like. And I called the number and they're like, you need to come to the office. And I was like, okay, I'm at the office. It says it's closed to the public. And they're like, is the door closed or open? I was like, it's closed. And they're like, okay, walk around to the other side of the building. So I don't know why they don't have a sign up on this side saying, go to the other side. But this is what the front looked like where you can't enter. So if you end up at this door and it's a time when you think it would be open, you can call that number or just walk around the back and see if they're open back there. That's what I did. So that's the building. That's where you pay and everything. So what you need to get a slip here in Marina del Rey is you need your state registration for your boat, or your the certificate of documentation. You need a driver's license or a photo ID, and you need current and valid insurance. That's it. And the women that work there, or the woman that worked that I dealt with, she wasn't necessarily rude, she just was not friendly. They almost felt like DMV, you know. I think this is like a city run office, so like they don't care about boaters. They're not excited about you coming here to visit their spot. They're just doing their job. And again, she wasn't rude, she was just very like straightforward about everything. But she got me taken care of, knocked out. It takes a little bit. And once you get the key code works for the bathroom and showers. The key code for the gate works for the bathroom and showers too. So I'll go show you guys what those facilities look like. They're pretty nice. That's the way to the boats. Now, these are all guest slips as well. And down where that boat is, there's some larger side ties. I'll show you guys the bathroom facilities. So these bathrooms are nice. They're very clean. They have the shower with like unlimited hot water, and it comes with your slip. Really good water pressure, and yeah, everything's nice and clean, and the doors are secured with a key code, so you don't have any kind of like sketchy people hanging out in here, hopefully. The Marina del Rey boatyard is just across the way, so they have like, you know, haul out services available. And I don't personally have any experience with that boatyard, but it's a good thing to know about, like if you have like some urgent repairs or even like planned repairs, that you can tie up there for the night, kind of be prepared, get your ducks in a row before you do your haul out. Or again, in an emergency, they're right here so you can get hauled out. So Chace Park here in Marina del Rey, you're allowed 7 nights stay in a 30-day period. There are quite a bit of sea lions around and on the docks and stuff, but I found them to be very quiet. I've been to other places where they were extremely loud, but they have been, I think they're pretty used to humans, so they were pretty mellow for our stay. If you happen to be here on Tuesdays and Wednesday nights, you get a front row seat to the like beer can races, so we really enjoyed watching like the boats all sailing by coming into the finish line on Wednesday night. And there are, you know, yacht clubs nearby, there are restaurants with dinghy docks that you can go to, and a short walk to grocery stores and the West Marine. So I'll show you guys where that's at. So there's a Trader Joe's. It's like less than half a mile from the gate where the boats are. And then you keep walking just another half block and you reach a very large shopping center. So a cool thing about this Trader Joe's is they have a dinghy dog. So, and the sign says 2-hour dinghy tie up only, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. So between 8 and 10, this gate is open both ways. And you can come here, provision, and not have to carry everything, you know, all the way to wherever your boat is. So that's a pretty cool option and kind of rare in Southern California. So that's something good to know about. So a half mile due east from the boats is the Ralph's. And it's a big shopping center with kind of everything you can imagine in it. Food, shopping, whatever. There's a UPS store if you need to ship some stuff out. There is a West Marine at the far end, opposite end from the Ralph's. There's also an Amazon locker hub there, which is awesome because you could order stuff, especially if you can get it like next day or within the week that you're going to be here, and pick it up. A short distance walk, which is always a challenge for traveling boaters. Another thing boaters might want to know about is this public launch ramp, where you can, so if you have like if you have a fishing boat or a sailboat that you keep on a trailer at your house, or you live inland or something, this might be a good spot. This is just down the channel from the Chace Park like guest slips. So if you want to bring your boat here, get it in the water, and then spend the night before you head out to like an island excursion or a fishing trip or something, this is a good thing to know about as well. I don't know pretty much anything about trailered boats, so you'd have to do some independent study to see what's involved with storing your truck and trailer or whatever in the lot. But yeah, this is the public launch ramp just down the way from the Chace guest slips, so good thing to know about. So this has been the first episode of Visitor's Boater's Guide, Marina del Rey, Chace Park. I hope this information helps you guys. Whether you are passing through Southern California or if you just want to have a weekend getaway from your normal marina, this is a good place to tie up and kind of have a different bit of scenery. I'll have links down below so that, you know, if you want to visit their website and stuff and see what the current pricing is or what the current situation is. But yeah, pretty good spot, really nice, great access to food, provisioning, West Marine, lots to see, lots of boating traffic and sailing. So hope this helps you guys. Fair winds until next time.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please give us a like, subscribe, and leave us a comment. It helps us a lot.
Thanks again to all of our patrons. Your contributions help us get the boat ready for big things.
Until next time.